You know, when people like Maya, when they started, people were looking at it as if they were jokes and they're not serious. Like he said that when he started, his dad didn't take him seriously, but it was content creation. I watched the video where he said it, and then he said when he got his first money from YouTube, he literally went and gave the money to his dad, and it was a lot of money. Back to today's video. Today we have a mukbang we're literally demolishing Fufu and Ikson. And we have jollof waiting for us too. So yeah, it's a mukbang, guys. I think this is our first mukbang we're doing together. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. So if this is your first time on my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Before you, is Vanessa.
My name is Vanessa.
And we create content about Accra, life in Accra, moving to Accra. Literally, there's something for everyone. So if you are new on my channel, click the channel and check the videos out. There is something for everyone. And don't forget to subscribe for you and give the video a big thumbs up. And you're welcome to our first mukbang. How are you finding the food so far?
I like the food. And we are in a hotel. It's not a hotel, it's
a
just
shop bar.
A shop bar.
It's not a hotel, I know.
And because we're shooting, people are really looking at us. And I guess people are not used to the concept of probably creatives. I was telling Vanessa, creative, if you tell people you're creative, it's not looked at as a serious career.
It's like you're wasting your time or you're not being serious with your life
goals.
Yeah, like someone with that life aims, like, what do you to say? Yeah, I'm a creative. So like, say, like a content creator, like, they look at you like, people think we're lazy, that content creators are lazy, but literally, it's one of the hardest jobs alive.
Tell them we've been filming since what time?
Morning. We've literally been on the street of Accra since morning.
For 50, and the videos are always 15 minutes, max 20
minutes. So you don't even know what we go through to get that 15-minute content that we're posting.
So I think people do not, I think in Africa generally, we've not gotten to that place where we appreciate creatives. And I think we do not know the potential of the creative industry. For example, like this wristband Vanessa is wearing, we bought it for 50 CDs for each. And we bargained. And it's because we bargained. He sells it for 80 CDs. And he told us 80 because we are black. If we were white, it would have been 100 CDs. So imagine, like you are doing an analogy of how much you can make a week or a month.
Yeah, so imagine someone like that, literally making bracelets on the street. We got it at ASOS. Okay, let's say he's even making 50 CDs per bracelet and he's able to make 10 a day for just 10 customers, which on a good day, he might have more than 10 customers. So I just like working with 10 because there are bad days. So 10 a day is 500 CDs a day. So 10 days is 5,000 Ghana CDs. It means within a month, 30 days in a month, if he's working 30 days, he's making 15,000
CDs.
So even if he's not working, or maybe Sundays are his rest days, that's 13,000 a month he's making, because 4 minus 30 is 26, times 5 is 13,000. He's making 13,000 a month. How many office workers are making 13,000 in Ghana? They are, but they are usually the high-end ones. Very few.
Yeah.
I think the average salary for workers here in Accra is usually between 2,000 and 1,000 plus. But still, people look at creative as if they are not working, or there's a lot of work that goes into it.
When the man is building apartments in Takoradi, like, do you know what that means?
And I think he's building a clinic in Tanzania.
Namibia.
Is it Namibia? He's building is it a free clinic? It might not be a free clinic, a mobile clinic in Namibia. So imagine, you know, when people like Maya, when they started, people were looking at it as if they were jokes and they're not serious. Like he said that when he started, his dad didn't take him seriously, but it was content creation. I watched the video where he said it, and then he said when he got his first money from YouTube, he literally went and gave the money to his dad, and it was a lot of money, because then you were not going to get to up to 1,000 subscribers when you start earning money. So he was actually earning money, and when he had lesser, And because he was black making videos in Asia,
they was getting blowing. Yeah.
Then he said he didn't know on time that he could monetize those videos. Till a girl was like, you are getting a lot of views on YouTube, you can monetize them. It was like, yeah. He said, yeah. So the girl showed him and he monetized
how to do it.
I think he got a couple of $1,000 past his first check.
Wow.
And then he gave it to his father. Converting that to Ghanaian money.
Hey, it's good money.
A lot of money.
It's good money. Times
so,
five. Times five.
You know, so you know my job is actually serious.
Exactly. I think even for me when I was living in Nairobi, and this week when I had a session with my financial advisor, I was like, YouTube is not just anything, it's my job now. I am not saying I just make videos on YouTube. This is my job. It's my business. Like sometimes I'd leave a shoot and like my neighbors would be like in the evening, are you from work? And initially I'd say, no, I'm just from a shoot. These days when someone asks, are you from work? I'm like, yes, I am from work, because this is work. And we really need to normalize creative careers. There are people who sell one painting for $1 million. One painting like this. Imagine a song like, say, Despacito is billions of views on YouTube. The whole world.
See, the amount of money they make from Despacito only, not from YouTube alone. There are other streaming services, Spotify, Apple Music, literally all the streaming services. Yeah. There's still people think creatives are not. Yeah.
But I also think it stems from home. Traditional careers are steady. I don't know how it is here in Ghana, but and you can tell me about Nigeria, and you guys can tell us about Ghana in the comment section. Back at home in Nairobi is be a lawyer, be a doctor, be an engineer. You know, if you're not any of those things, then you're not looked as serious or successful. You know, so you grew up thinking these are the routes that you should take.
Those are the only routes that you can be successful in.
And if there are other talents in you, then you tend to suppress them because you just want to follow that traditional path, not knowing that you could make so much money and have so much success, not necessarily just money, success, recognition and fulfillment from doing all these other things, you know. And like you're saying something, sometimes people work in offices look down upon us, those of Juakali sector, like those of us who don't work in the office.
Then it's like, I'm working, you've been at home, or usually we've been on the streets working since morning. Someone that's working in an office has closed now, maybe he's on his way home, already home resting from the day. There are times we film up to 8 p.m. There was a day I got home around 10 p.m. That the day went to Lashibi.
And she couldn't get a trotro back to her house, and it was difficult to get an Uber
to my house. So imagine the stress of getting home that late. But still someone thinks because I'm on the street. I think when I went to school, I was studying engineering. So it was
you studied engineering?
Yeah, I have an engineering degree. So it's like
well, me, I'm a joker, by the way.
So it was like I was considered you know when you become you're seeing that one child, you're doing this, where parents like, it was weird because the truth is most of my classmates are these me or maybe lesser courses that were considered in Nigeria as lesser courses because they're not studying medicine or engineering or law. You know, yeah, it's as if you're going to school and you're not playing around
and wasting your parents' money.
Yeah, most of them are literally millionaires. I'm still on the street hustling. So it's not like and when I left school. And then I was back in my secondary before computer science. So it was not like
what did you say about creatives not being smart and going to school? That was her second degree.
No, people literally think because we walk around with cameras, creating content, we are
modern day Ashawo.
Yeah, slave queens. Slave queens.
They do nothing. They just look cute and stuff.
In a derogatory manner, like someone asks you what I'm a creative, or I'm a content creator, I'm a YouTuber, they tend to look at you like you don't have a job.
Let me tell you, it's a job because we self-shoot. We shoot by ourselves. You balance sound, you correct color and everything. You post by yourself. You manage social media by yourself. You look for, you're producing for yourself because you brainstorm for ideas for the shoot for yourself. So we are doing the job of about 5 people. One person is doing the job of 5 people. And I keep, okay, let's just say like work with Bode. He has a crew that he travels with.
Yeah, he literally just,
I mean, like when we have money, we'll get there and we'll have those budgets. But just to show you how much work goes into this, he has a crew. To me, it's so much work that it gets to some point and you're like, this is not worth it. You know?
I literally have that day. I have this of like, man, are you sure this thing is for you? Because
oh, that is, you've doubted it.
Yeah, that is.
Me too. And I think also it's because we've been nurtured to think this is not success, and when you try so hard and it's taking slightly longer, then you think you're not doing it right. But even in the office, it takes long to climb up the corporate ladder. It takes 10 years, 20. Some resign or retire without ever being CEOs. Some become CEOs in 5 or 10 years, but some don't.
Literally, like when me and my friends we left school and I started my business, I started a bar, shawarma joint and the rest. It was like, I can't do that because maybe I have so and so degree.
Yeah.
But it got to a point when we go out, I was the one shouldering the day because literally I was the only one making money while you were looking for white-collar jobs. Like in Nigeria, there are no jobs. Like in this side of Africa, there are no good jobs.
It's not Nigeria. The African continent, there are no jobs.
So to get a good job that you can actually earn good money from,
not even good, decent.
Money that can
Decent, so that you can live in just a nice house, not posh, just a decent house, eat 3 meals a day, go to work and pay bus fare and save a little bit. It's difficult. It really is.
Seriously, I didn't mind waiting table for people because that's the way I was earning money in Nigeria. So when my friends they come to my shop and they be of course I was doing my thing. One thing with when you're working for yourself is people tend to, you don't know the amount of work that goes into it, number one. Then there are the set of people that think because you are doing that it's better than them, and they're not really making any money. Okay, they won't make you money, but they still think they're better than you because they're waiting on tables for others. And now I'm not making content. The way people stay at us on the streets and they talk to you like then that whole smile of
get a life, get your life together.
I'm like, a day we come, I will become big people. We'll go back on this video now.
But also
remind them
why Oprah does her thing on YouTube also.
Literally, Oprah made billions from media,
and she still does.
Yeah,
because now what she does is she shoots and sells it to you. A day will come. Excuse me,
sorry. This chicken is hard.
Mine also. Try mine. A day will come when you're shooting content and certain televisions, even Netflix, contracts you to now travel across the continent and start telling stories. Just sampling food and telling those stories.
Big Brother will start reaching out to you.
And then I realized, I realized those of us in the creative, like if you're in the corporate, people will support you even if you're like still an intern. You get all the support you need to grow.
But not when you are creative.
When you're creative, nobody wants to support you. They'll support you when you've made it
already. No way else. Small.
Nobody wants anything to do with you. Oh, you have 2,000 subscribers. Okay.
I think that's why you literally need to appreciate people that started supporting you when you were literally nothing. Because when you become big, those ones that start behaving as if they are the closest to you, no,
they're not.
The ones that started with you. So literally, if you're my subscriber, if you've been here from day one, I appreciate you a lot. You do not know. You don't know what it takes, because most people, when they see small YouTubers, they do not even bother.
They don't bother. They don't.
Even when you're actually making good content.
Yeah.
Even better content than some of the big creators. No, because you are still a small. So if you're a subscriber already, you're a real one.
Truth is,
a real one.
There are times I sit in my house and I just wanna like say, fuck it. But again, like I go and I find 10 more people subscribe. It just keeps me going.
Yeah.
Like it just gives me those small wins, because nobody's going to celebrate you. If you're creative, nobody's going to celebrate you like this. So you learn how to take your small wins and go with them. And I also think it's the same thing when you say like you quit your job and to start a business. Nobody will understand. Why did you leave your job? You should have been doing business on the side and continuing with your job. Those same people will not even come to buy your product.
They never will.
And then when you're big is when they'll start saying, oh, I know that business.
That was a good one. I knew. You knew nothing. You literally did not support me. Like when I was starting YouTube, I didn't tell any of my friends.
Oh, you told me.
I did not, because then literally the only reason I started YouTube this late was because of the kind of friends I have. Literally, you know when you have the kind of friend where you think what they think YouTube is below them. Literally, I have a friend. Like what the white girl she watches it. I'm not mentioning her names, but she'll know she's the one I'm talking about. When Instagram came, we were still in school then, and I started doing Instagram. She actually didn't see. I don't think I should tell this story.
Tell it.
I don't think I should tell this story. That's how some people actually do. That's how most people behave in life. So when I was starting out, I started doing Instagram. It's also for money, for fun. And I was posting, I was always on IG, I was doing IG, doing, she don't waste her time on IG, she don't do this, she won't do that, jobless people do this. We're in school, we don't even have jobs, our only job was lecture. So it wasn't like she was working and I wasn't working, I was doing Instagram. But what I didn't realize was that her phone could not really do Instagram there. I was using a BlackBerry. But literally, instead of saying, oh, because she made it seem as if I was being jobless because I was doing IG, following people, talking about celebrity. You know when IG came? If you know when IG came, that whole 2013, 2012, when it was still big deal, talking about celebrities. I don't follow this one, I don't follow that one. Immediately, someone gave her a smaller phone. I don't want to be the brand of the phone, but our other friends will know who I'm talking about. But we know everything, but I'll cut all that out. Merely someone gave her a phone, a Samsung phone that could. Literally, this girl was on IG every day. That's literally till now. When I see someone looking down on what I'm doing, I realize because they don't have the opportunity to do it yet. When they get the opportunity to do it, people tend to project their fears to you.
And the insecurity. And the inadequacies. Keep it to yourself. Like I even remember when I was quitting my job, and probably we'll talk about this one. Everybody was just asking, so what are you going to do? Stop. Me figuring out that this job is not working for me is a step in the right direction, you know. And everybody was like, have you gotten another job? And I'm like, we really need to elevate the way we think, because the business that I was working for, it's a media house that gives me a salary, but it's Sam Coco's business. So what's so difficult about you understanding that I'm branching out to go build my own business and create generational wealth? Sam has created generational wealth for his kids. You know, his kids will inherit Metropole TV and Metropole CRB. Me, if I am not smart enough, my kids will inherit what?
The salary.
Which one? Because also
pension.
Yeah, it's difficult to save a salary in this economy that we live in. If you don't have multiple streams of income, you're this close to having no income.
When I was starting out, I literally did not tell any of my friends I wanted to do, because I would have been discouraged. And I wouldn't have started.
I would cry every day, because now people keep asking you and you feel like an idiot because you don't have all the answers. And people really downplay it. When you say, I'm going to do YouTube, they're like, you see the disappointment on their face.
Yeah. Literally, it's okay if you don't have all the answers yet. It's okay if you're figuring it. Literally, I do not have all the answers. I'm figuring it out one day at a time.
That's it.
See, the only person I told when I was my brother, he literally was the one that actually pushed me to do it.
Yeah.
Do the first one. It was like, when you do the first video, the other ones start coming. Before you know it will get easier. And now, sitting in front of camera, it's suddenly becoming easier. Like, you watch my earlier videos, I was still a bit fidgety. I was skipping some words. You know,
your editing, your storytelling has gotten way better.
You know, so it's like every day I'm learning it and I'm figuring it out. But when you tell your dreams to people that are small-minded, they don't see the vision. Yeah, they project their own insecurity and their own level of thinking onto you, like, oh, you won't succeed in that field. Oh, there are people doing it that are not me. There are people doing it, but I have a different destiny than them. And I'm ready to put in the work also. So yeah, I didn't tell anybody. I just started. I was literally over 1,000 subscribers before my friend knew I had a YouTube channel, and I just posted something on my story on IG, and they was like, Vanessa, I was like, oh my god, I started. I told you. I knew I didn't tell her. So I was like, oh my god, you didn't know.
It's a new business. You don't need bad vibe around it. So if you're out there,
literally,
and you're thinking of a career in the creative sector,
start now.
And have some grit, have some balls, because sometimes it gets difficult before it gets easy. We still have Jollof. After the chicken, guys, and don't cut this part out. So the chicken is really tough for her. She's thinking that my East African teeth are lion teeth that can bite through the chicken. Anyway, back to
I didn't say that, but actually.
You think I have lion teeth? Because I come from East Africa to bite through the tough chicken.
Yeah. But just try, do justice to it. There shall be no, I hate wasting food. So that wasting food.
Guys, just grow some thick skin and just know that the creative industry pays.
And there's a lot of hate also you
and
get.
Opportunities. I am here in Ghana creating content. And one of these fine days, inshallah, we will travel across the continent just telling stories about Africans, you know?
Telling the African story by Africans.
Oh, this chicken is tough.
You see? You think I was joking? It's really tough. But guys, we love this. We've demolished it. Literally demolished it. Our night battle going to the jollof rice. Or like glutens, but who cares?
Okay, let's do one more bite for the camera before we leave.
Yeah. Oh my god, so our first mukbang was amazing. Don't forget to, if you are still here and you are still watching and you like the video, when you pour lights in, regardless, don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you go. Like and comment also. Tell us your opinions, what you think about the creative space. If you are a creator also, what are some of the challenges? Or even
you just run business.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy, because this is also our business.
It's our business. If you are someone that's working for yourself, you know what it is, you know how much of work you have to put in. So like, you just give us some pointers in the comment section, or your own struggles, what we struggle with every day. Yeah, just like that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you in the next one.
Bye bye.